Whew. Good morning. Welcome to a day in the life of a content creator. You're probably wondering, what does a content creator do? Do they just frolic around? Are they your unemployed friend on a Tuesday? Do we work full 12-hour days? You'd never know because you only see a little fraction of our lives. So I thought I'd bring you guys along on a day in the life of a full-time content creator and give you guys the inside scoop. Right now I'm about to film my little morning vlog on TikTok. So I did get out of bed, I did set up my tripod, and then I did get back into bed. Sometimes I am very much so half awake grabbing my tripod and trying to not wake up too much so I can actually get like the most authentic morning routine I can. But obviously it can't be 100% authentic because you don't authentically grab a tripod when you're asleep. You're probably like, what makes this girl qualified? Like, who the hell are you? Well, if you don't know me, I'm Kimia Ibrahimi, aka Kim Ibrahimi on TikTok. I have 750,000 followers across platforms and I mostly focus on TikTok and Instagram, and this is my full-time job. I've been doing this for 4 years and I would have died to have a little blueprint, a little manual, a little sneak peek into the life of a content creator when I was starting out. So I thought I'd make this video for you guys. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's get out of bed and get the day started. It is actually 9:30 right now. That is because I've been spending the morning kind of strategizing and editing and posting like a little video here and there. So we did a little bit of work as soon as I opened my eyes at 8:30. But yeah, I'm not waking up at 5. Let's just be honest. Every day I usually wake up between 8:30 and 9:30. No later than that. I'm usually out of bed right away working as soon as I open my eyes. Like, I'm grabbing this phone, as unhealthy as it is. I'm gonna bring you guys in on a little day in my life. We have a lot planned today where it's actually a really busy day. I'm gonna answer Q&A. I'm gonna give you advice. I'm gonna show you exactly how I film and my setup, and then we're also just gonna take you on a day in my life so you get to see everything I do. We're gonna go rent some clothes, we're gonna go shopping because I'm actually going on a trip in 3 days, so we have a lot of prep to do. But anyways, let's get up, let's do this morning routine, and let me show you how I do it. I'm kind of doing it differently today just because if something's not working, you gotta pivot. That's exactly how I got here in the first place. Basically, my morning routines the past 3 times haven't worked as much as I'd like them to. They still worked, but I'd like to like reach higher. I want to reach to be the best of the best. So I'm just gonna change a couple things. I'm gonna actually just start awake. I'm not gonna try to like pretend to get back into bed because I feel like it's a little bit more authentic. And then I'm just gonna start off talking right away, which is kind of a little more uncommon for morning routines. A lot of them are just like aesthetic with music, so I just wanted to try something different. And you know, it's all about trial and error. Anyways, I'm gonna get out my phone. I kind of have like an idea of what I'm gonna say in my head, but if you're a beginner, you might want to like write something down just so you have your thoughts together. I know I have a problem like articulating my thoughts really well if I'm not prepared, so I like to be prepared. But anyways, we kind of wing it most of the time, to be honest with you. The framing is so important. I use my back camera. A lot of people use their front camera. This is the back one on the back of the iPhone, but for me, I want to have the best quality out there, and the best quality is always going to be the back camera. This is also my tripod from Amazon. It is one of the best in my opinion. I want to just make sure that everything looks good in the scene and that, hold on, like for example, this pillow needs to be flipped the other way. Perfect. Don't really care if I'm using a Disney blanket, that's fine. All right, it's actually not that serious what it looks like. It just like make it real to you, but at the same time, aesthetics do matter, and like the little things are what's gonna make or break your video and make it go viral. That's so important. Like, you need to make sure you are in the middle of the frame. I right now have a mirror behind me so I can see exactly where I am, so I can like position myself the way I need to position myself, if you know what I mean. This is my little mirror that I'm looking into. I'm also just gonna open the blinds to get more light because lighting is also important. Your video might still work if you don't do this stuff, but it's just you're taking a chance. You're leaving it up to luck, whereas I'm trying to leave nothing up to luck. I'm trying to make sure it works. So that's kind of how you differentiate yourself as a creator, if you know what I mean. Like, you could be the same and just like base everything on the luck of the draw. Are you gonna go viral? Or you can actually put efforts in to make it go viral. Like, I rather do that. So I'm just gonna press record and get set up. I'm like kind of breaking it down really like seriously for you guys because I just want you guys to see like the amount of detail that like subconsciously goes in it for me. I usually don't have to like think about all this stuff. I just do it at this point, but it's because I'm 4 years in. So usually it's just like subconscious to do these things and set it up like this, but I'm just emphasizing it so you guys know. Good morning, guys. I leave to Europe in 3 days. I have nothing done, so spend a morning with me. So see, I have to say it multiple times because I kind of actually don't know what I'm going to say. Like, once you get in front of the camera, everything changes. Oh, I kind of wanted to have my sleeping mask on during this, but I don't know if that looks cute. Good morning, guys. I can't believe I'm leaving. Good morning, guys. I can't believe I'm leaving to Europe in 3 days. So let's spend the morning together. I literally ripped these out of my hair. I literally ripped these out of my head last night because I'm like, I want to sleep comfortably. Okay, so do you see how many times and takes that took? Like kind of low-key embarrassing. You just want it to be perfect, low-key. Let's see. I'm gonna just like look it back and make sure I look okay. I kind of don't look okay. My hair's kind of like a mess. Let's see when I put the mask on. Okay, when I put the mask on, it's a little bit better. Okay, that was fine. Definitely recommend watching back your clips before you move on to the next thing, because you will be so mad if you go back to watch it like 3 hours later when you're ready to edit and you're like, I have a booger in my nose, or like I don't like how I said it. So just record it a couple times and then watch it over and make sure you have one that you like. I don't do this every time and it's literally the death of me. Like probably my videos could be 10 times better if I did that, so don't do what I do. Do what I say to do. Okay, that is probably like one of the best pieces of advice I can give you. Anyways, so let's get up and do the next thing. What are we gonna be doing? I don't know, I guess I have to get ready, right? Like my room is a mess, so I'm just gonna kind of show that because, you know, we gotta be realistic. Like you guys would not know my room is this messy if I didn't show you. That's the power of social media. Like, do you see all this? This is what's behind the camera. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't. This is all the stuff I've accumulated that is potentially going in my suitcase. So it's been sitting against this wall for like a week. I hate that, but it is what it is. I haven't even looked at that stuff. And I have 2 bags of thrifted clothes in my car that I still have to wash. I have to sew these straps to make them shorter so I can wear this in Greece. And I have another shirt that I have to alter on my own because I didn't prepare and leave enough time to take it to the alteration place. So we're gonna do a little DIY. All right, we're sitting here at the vanity now. This is the part where I do my makeup. I'm not gonna actually do a full tutorial here. I'm just gonna do like a little ASMR aesthetic vibe. Let me show you the setup and show you what equipment I use. I feel like there's like heavy duty equipment. Please excuse the mess, okay? I'm very type B. This is my little vanity. It has a light. It's from Amazon. It's really, really good. This is like one thing that if you feel like you don't have good lighting or you're not by a window, like you need this. Like this is iconic. It does the job. It's so good. So definitely recommend this. This is my tripod. It's covered in scrunchies right now, but let me show you guys. It's this one from Amazon. It's not the bendy one. The bendy one just gets loose too fast. This one is just like a solid one that sits on your desk and it's really, really good. I actually saw Monet using this, so I bought it too, and it doesn't fail you. Like it's really good and it lasts way longer than those like bendy ones on Amazon, so highly recommend this. This is an iPhone 15 Pro Max and I use the back camera most of the time. Sometimes I do use the front. I think I won't use the front today. I'll only use the back. This is probably the only light you really need. This is the clip light from Amazon. It's the one Alex Earl uses. She works so well and you can take her anywhere. Why am I calling her her? And you can take it anywhere. It's so portable and it just works really, really good. It's like pretty bright and you can change like the tones of the colors, so highly recommend. This is the newer one. So if you guys didn't know, my sister also does content creation. This is her.
It's not as clean as it usually is.
Yeah, but this is her type A setup. It doesn't look as type A as it usually is, but trust me, it's clean.
Usually in the day it's messy, but I clean it every single night.
She got the heavy duty light.
Oh, you're talking about this?
Yeah, she'll tell you about if it's worth it or not. You'll have to watch her videos to figure that out.
Thanks for the promo.
Anyway, she was saying how she can't wear a white shirt in TikToks because you can't put text over it. That was a little secret.
Little secret, you have to wear dark colors. That's why I'm always wearing the same black shirt.
So basically, I like to put myself in the middle of the frame once again. So important. That's probably one of the most important things I can say is good lighting and being in the middle of the frame. Like stand in front of a window or have a light, one or the other. Basically how I can tell that I'm in the middle, because you might think that sounds really difficult. It's because I'm looking at myself. Hold on, let me show you guys. It's because I can see myself in the mirror, so I can tell if I'm in the middle or not at all times. Like if I look behind here, I can see if I'm in the middle and I can kind of adjust myself. Also, another hack is that if you line up the side of your phone with the middle of your eyebrow, that is how you know you're basically in the middle. That is a hack that I learned on TikTok. So you line up the middle of your eyebrow to the edge of the phone. Okay, let's do our makeup. Okay, see, right now I'm blabbing a little bit too much while I'm doing one step, so I need to actually stop my thought there, finish my eyebrows, and then we can continue. This is the reality. You can't talk the entire time. Well, you can, but it's probably gonna get cut out because people want to see you switch steps, like in a timely fashion. Anyways, if you guys don't know yet, we're going to Egypt, Greece. Anyways, if you guys don't know yet, we're going to Egypt, Greece, and Turkey. Anyways, if you guys don't know yet, we're going to Egypt, Anyways, if you guys don't know yet, we're going to Egypt, Greece, and Turkey. So it's gonna be so cool. I'm going to freaking pyramids. Like, can you believe that? I do that technique where you marinate into the brush. I'm obsessed with that right now. I did a killer skincare routine last night. I feel like my skin actually glowing. This is the first time I've actually felt like my skincare routine has done anything. I felt so dry and I kind of just took that away. Guys, can you tell I have a lip flip? Can you tell? Guys, can you tell I have a lip flip? I feel like I can actually really tell, which I wasn't expecting. See, again, I'm talking too much in one step, but I'm just a yapper, so I can't stop myself. So we're in the middle of doing the morning routine. Now I need to film another video in between. So this is when we do 2 videos in kind of one sitting. I'm gonna do a lip stain video just because I always have loved these Saatchi lip stains. I'll show you these ones, but I always had lip filler and people always had this like conspiracy that it only works well on lip filler. So I'm gonna try it now that I don't have lip filler and see what the consensus is. I thought of that last night. I was trying to ideate video ideas, and honestly, sometimes you get stuck. As a creator, you have to be constantly like on a daily basis creating new ideas. Like if you don't have them, you're kind of screwed. It's the name of the game and it moves so fast. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is me being so honest. I've been in a little bit of a creative rut the past 2 weeks to a month. So I've been really trying to think of new ideas. This was one of them. I feel like it will perform well. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I think it's a good idea. So I'm happy that I came up with that last night. We're gonna do this right now. Last time I filmed this, I did it on my front camera, but it's always like the decision of what you want to do. I feel like my front camera has been kind of bad quality, and maybe that is because, what the freak happened in here? And maybe that's because they try to make you update your phone. You know, it's been a minute. I have an iPhone 15. The new iPhone's coming out soon, the iPhone 17. So it's about time to upgrade my phone. And since it is my only like tool that I use for work besides my camera for YouTube, you gotta update. It's like a part of the business cost. But anyways, it's seeming like it's about time to do that because everybody's videos have been turning kind of like shitty quality. I don't know if they changed something on TikTok, but yeah, that's what's been happening. So I think I'm gonna stick to back camera for this just to make sure, like 100% guarantee that it's gonna perform well. You know what I mean? Gonna actually finish my mascara first before I do that because we need to have like full glam. That they only work well at overlap. I'm gonna go in with the shade Mauve. Some people like the line their lips. I like to do the whole thing. Okay, beautiful. Guys, that was me in action filming a TikTok. I feel like that's gonna go well because I feel like smooth and flowy. When I feel smooth and flowy, I'm like, okay, this is working, you know? When I feel like I'm like stumbling on my words, sometimes it doesn't work out. Okay guys, I just finished filming my little TikTok morning routine. Finished my makeup, finished my hair. Where should I put you guys? This is the little outfit. I'm wearing capris. The thing is, even though I'm going to do like a shopping vlog, I'm not doing an outfit video or anything right now, I still have to wear a cute outfit because it matters how you present yourself in every video. So like if I'm gonna be stepping out, like I need to have a cute fit on. Like it affects every video. Anyways, my food's in the microwave right now. I'm going to meet up at Bijan's house and then he's gonna drive us down. He'll be my little videographer for the rest of the day. He is who has taught me everything about fashion, so he's coming shopping with me to give me second opinions and help me pick stuff. He's also, well, I didn't even mention, Bijan's my boyfriend of 9 years. He helps me with everything and literally he is essential to my job too. Anyways, he helps me a lot. I'm gonna go get him so we can spend the day together. So awesome that I get to be at work and also be with my boyfriend. It's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna eat and then I'll see you guys in the car and I'll give you guys some advice, I guess, for if you want to get into this career while we drive, and then we can continue on with the day. It is, by the way, 12 o'clock right now. Okay guys, I am now driving to Bijan so we can sit and chat for a bit. Basically, I'm trying to think of all the advice I'd give someone. I'd give maybe my younger self if I were to start again. I would first of all say that people aren't lying. Consistency is freaking key. It is so key, but not in the way you think it is. Like if you are doing something and it's not working, I don't mean just be consistent and keep repeating that blindly, because that doesn't work. I think the reason me and Kiana both got to the point that we did is because we are constantly improving our work. In the beginning, when I started posting, I didn't get any views on TikTok for like a whole year. A whole ass year I didn't get any views. I still posted consistently, but that being said, I was consistently changing things. So if something wasn't working, I would go back and say, what could make this video better? What are other people doing that I'm not doing that makes their videos go viral and not mine? Because it's never unfair. For example, Mr. Beast would say on YouTube, it's never like the algorithm is working against you. It's more so that you're just not making a good enough video, because it's all dependent on how long people watch your videos for. So if you have a TikTok and people watch it all the way through and like it and share it and save it, then your video will go viral. There's no way it won't go viral. The algorithm would love that because it's keeping people on the app. So everything kind of has a rhyme and reason to it. So if you're your videos aren't going viral, there's no such thing as a 200 view jail. You just have to make better videos. There are people who their first video pops off because it's just good. Kiana is a great example of that, because when she started, she kind of had like a formula to go off of, because I had been doing it for a while. So when she made a video, she made sure her first few were like they ate. She made sure it was like good ass quality. It was as good quality as the biggest creators, and it went viral right away. So she got to grow way faster than me. She grew like in, I think, like 6 months. Like 6 months to a year, she was like a full-time influencer basically. I think you guys will have to check with her on the story, because I feel like I have a really bad memory, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't been that long. So the bottom line is that you just need good quality videos. You need to look at creators that you look up to, and I'm not saying copy them, but look at them for inspiration. And yeah, actually copy them in the beginning, because that's what's gonna make you learn how to create a video. Literally copy the best of the best creators. Try to copy their videos to a T, just so you learn how to actually make your own videos. Once you learn how to do that through copying, then you can start doing your own creative twists and adding things. It's hard enough to just even try to copy that, because I'm sure you won't be able to make the exact same thing right off the bat, but try your best, because I promise you will learn so much by doing that. And I'm definitely not saying steal someone's work, do it word by word, but copy like their angles, copy the way they're framing themselves in the video, copy their lighting, copy the way that they're put together or not put together. Just like test different things and like copy different things until you figure out what your thing is, because everybody gets inspiration from people. And the thing is, it's not copying if you get inspiration from multiple sources. Never get inspiration from only one person. And don't get me wrong, like the only reason I'm telling you guys to do this is so you get through the learning curve. I will put myself up for tribute. You can copy my videos, go find my most viral videos and copy them and see and learn how I made them. You know what I mean? It's a learning process and it takes time to get the hang of it, but I want you guys to always be consistently improving your work. That's the thing. Never just be like, oh, it's not working because of the algorithm. No, maybe your background's not good. Maybe your background's a mess. Maybe your lighting's bad. Maybe you're using your front camera instead of your back camera. Maybe the way you're setting up your angle isn't good. Maybe the words that are coming out of your mouth aren't getting people's attention. Okay, that brings me to the next thing. Having a good hook when you're making a TikTok. You have to have a good hook or else people aren't gonna care. One of the hacks that I have for especially a beginner who doesn't have like a huge audience yet is using the you hook. So make it about them. If you do not know how to straighten your hair, I'm gonna teach you how. It's about the viewer. It's not about your life, because at the end of the day, people don't care about a little vlog unless there's like a concept behind it. For example, if you're going shopping, make a concept behind your shopping vlog. So be like, for example, going shopping as someone who is trying to elevate their style one piece at a time, or going shopping as someone who's trying to be girlier. That will make someone else relate to you and it will make them care about your vlog. You gotta make them care by relating it to them. Everybody's inherently selfish, so when they're watching videos, they're probably watching for inspiration, entertainment, or I don't know, maybe you're just hot. But there is a benefit everybody is getting from every single video they watch, so just try to remember that. A U-hook is a very great hack and I think it works majority of the time. So till you build your audience, like for example, if you did a vlog with a concept behind it that benefits someone, yeah, maybe you think, oh, I don't get to show my personality, like I just want people to care about my life, da 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 da, right? No, because you can sneak in your personality in those vlogs, and that is how people start falling in love with you. When you start adding your personality to those concept vlogs, you are adding your personality to that audience benefiting content. So you're killing two birds with one stone, and before you know it, you will be able to post almost anything and it can do good. You know, people then start caring about you, but you got to build that relationship with your audience, and it takes time. Like I'd say it takes quite a bit of time, and you have to be quite vulnerable for people to actually relate to you. So add those things into those videos, and that is kind of my strategy. I'd say be ready to recreate yourself like every freaking month, because it is a game of ideas, of creativity, and you have to keep going. It's a sprint. It is a sprint nowadays with social media. It is no longer a nice stroll, because when it was YouTube back in the day, it was like, okay, you're working all week to post one video. No, now everybody, even on YouTube, they're posting every day. It's insane. The rate people are putting out content is crazy. So you got to be able to catch up to that. People have full ass teams, and it's no longer like just roll out of bed and post. You got to have a kind of a plan, and that is what my agency told me. So my agency is Genflow, and a year before I signed to them, I really wanted to get signed to them, and they said no, because they said you need to take yourself a little more seriously. Like gone are the days of like just getting lucky with social media. It's so saturated now, so you need to be putting in work like you have a team of 10 behind you, and be making content at the same level as the biggest creators. So that really gave me a reality check and made me realize that like, why do you deserve to be at the top? Your content has to be good enough to be there, okay? Like you have to look at your favorite creators, say it's Monet, Alex Earl, battle. Like, name the biggest people. Can you put your content beside theirs and be like, yeah, it's as good. It hits the same. The quality is as good. I also have that strong audience. I connect with people the same way they do. Can you ask yourself those questions and confidently say yes? You gotta be kind of a little bit hard on yourself in that sense and just be honest with yourself just so you can improve. You're gonna benefit from being honest with yourself. And it's also sometimes useful to have someone who can be honest with you from the outside because you get so connected to the work you create. Like, you feel emotionally attached to it, I'd say. And it is hard to critique your own work. You wanna love it because you created it. Of course you love it. And it is hard to hear criticism, but if you have someone in your corner that you don't mind being a little bit annoyed at because they're giving you the truth, then that will benefit you in the long run. Thankfully, Bijan has been the person who has always been 100% honest with me, no matter if it's gonna hurt my feelings or whatever, because like, you just get sensitive when it comes to your creative work and you want to be like, no, I worked so hard on this, like, it's amazing. But 9 times out of 10 he ends up being right about a thing or two. Like, okay, your framing could have been better, okay, your intro could have been better, like, I don't feel as interested in this video. It's good to know those things. As hard as it is to hear, it's important to hear those things, because then that's where you get to improve and that's where you get to be better. Doing this job is like any other business. You have to hustle at it. It's like you're basically an entrepreneur, okay? You have no boss telling you what to do, what time to wake up, how many times to post a day. You are telling yourself that. So if you're not gonna be motivated to get up on your own and have the internal desire to make this happen, it's just not gonna happen. You're gonna have to want it so freaking bad that you don't care about posting 100 times in a row and not getting the viewership you want. You just have to still have the power in you and the motivation in you, like internally, to want to keep going. That's why I say, if you're just doing this for money, like, I think it's really, really hard. Like, you have to genuinely love creating and sharing and having a community. Those things are the most important things to have. Those are the most important things to want in this. And yes, maybe money can motivate you, but after a while, when it becomes taxing, because it eventually will, you have to still have the love for it. When you have to pivot all of a sudden because one of the platforms gets deleted or nobody's using it anymore and you have to completely start from scratch, you have to want it from inside you to do that. You have to be willing to pivot at any point in life, because this is not like a super stable career. Like, you have to constantly be working at it, but that is honestly like anything you do, unless you just have like a 9-to-5 job, which even then you still have to work towards if you want to like get a promotion or something. So that being said, don't do this for the wrong reasons, because you will literally get burnt out and not be able to do it. But if this is something you truly desire, then I believe anybody can do it. If I could do it, you could do it. The reason I even did this is to prove the people who are like me that literally you can be the most normal girl living in the most random suburb and it can happen for you if you work hard enough. The beauty of this career is that you can make it happen from literally anywhere in the world, and it's so accessible, and that way the barrier to entry is so low. Another little secret hack I have that I heard somewhere and I live by is use your unfair advantage. You think you don't have like the proper circumstances to make this happen? No, that is what makes you freaking special. If you don't have money, that is what makes you thrifty and special and makes you like use your resources in the best way possible. And people find that shit interesting. It's boring if everybody was perfect and in the perfect scenario. There is something out there that makes you unique. There's some kind of circumstance you have that makes you special, and you have to always use that to your benefit and talk about it, share it. There's someone out there that relates to you, and that is what makes this career so freaking amazing and fun and just like diverse. So if you're thinking, I can't do it, like I don't have this or that, I don't live in a pretty aesthetic house, all that stuff, you're wrong, because that is what makes you cool and special. So show that shit off. If your house isn't aesthetic, be like, day in the life living in an unaesthetic house. That is so freaking real. People will fucking eat that shit up. So there's always a scenario that you can like milk, no matter who you are and what scenario you're in. Even if you have nothing and this is your storyline to getting up here, people will follow that along. They love an underdog. And if you're fucking like wealthy as hell and have everything already, show that off too. We just parked and we're at Mine and Yours. Mine and Yours is a luxury consignment store. They're kind enough to let me borrow stuff for every single one of my trips. So we're gonna go rent some clothes from here. They have a lot of cute vintage designer. So hopefully we find something. I'm looking for Greece, Egypt, and Turkey. So anything that fits those vibes. I have a feeling we're gonna find purses today. So that's what we're kind of looking for. And I'm also gonna be filming a TikTok shopping vlog. I'm gonna have to multitask a lot, so it's gonna be kind of crazy. So let's get started, I guess. My headphones are so tangled up, but I have to use these because clearly it's so loud. This is a little content creator hack. Using the little mic on the wired headphones. I'm telling you, it's crucial. It's crucial when you're out in a busy place. I plug them in, and then we're gonna put video on 0.5, put the headphone with the mic in, and then I'm gonna film this. So I'm gonna be kind of walking from this direction, I guess. Okay, we're just drove into the city. We're gonna do some shopping. I'm going on a trip in 2 days. I'm going to Egypt, Greece, and Turkey. And I actually have nothing, so it's really fun. First stop is mine and yours. This is a little consignment store. Hi! Oh my god, I'm doing a little vlog. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of options, guys. Look at all the clothes. There's a lot to look through, and then there's also so many purses here. Let me show you. These are the purses. There's so many cute ones. Anyways, love that. What else? See anything here? Why do I kind of love these for Europe too? This is the Fendi one I saw online. Oh my god, it's like puffy. It's so interesting. Even the Gucci one, you like that? Okay, this is the first dress. It's normal Kamali. It's really cute, I think. It has a bodysuit inside it, which is really interesting, but it fits pretty well. It's cute. A little casual, but not casual. It's a cute little thing to wear at night, you know?
It looks so good on you.
Thank you. With like a tan. This is a Chanel top, and these are Bottega Veneta pants. I don't know how to wear these.
Crop tank top, pretty cute.
I feel like this t-shirt's actually really cute. I feel like with the white shorts or something.
Yeah.
Just like chill.
You want those leggings?
Yeah, they're really
Like, tucked
cute.
in.
Oh, like you mean like that? Really cute. I feel like this is very pretty for Greece.
I love that.
Right? I think it fits well too. It's really cute, and the color, I feel like this kind of color usually looks good on me. This is my color palette, so what do you think? Right?
Some jewelry,
Yeah.
like lots of jewelry.
Yeah. Oh, imagine like a bunch of gold. Like that'd be really cute, right?
Yeah.
Like this, if someone is willing to get this altered, I feel like this would be such a pretty dress. This is a Marizia.
Is it?
Is Barbot Marizia?
I think it's a Revolve brand.
Oh, Revolve.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Oh,
So
it's
pretty on
pretty. Imagine if it was just.
Snap.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it.
Not good. What's the movie it's looking like it's from? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yeah.
So cute. I really like it. This brand's really, I've never heard of this brand, but it's like all the cute stuff that I keep seeing is from there. Rock Coco.
Oh, yeah.
Like they have so much cute stuff for like Greece and Europe summer. Okay guys, sorry we got a little bit busy there trying stuff on, but we got a little good collection going over there. Little Chanel bag, 2 Chanel bags, this cute headband, and a bunch more stuff. Anyways, I'll show you guys maybe a little haul when I get home or in the car. So I'll see you guys at the next store. It's kind of like a tradition. Every time we come here, we have to get Hello Nori, and then we have to go get Mr. Ice Cream that's just down the street, and then we continue shopping. At this place, they basically make your rolls one by one and then deliver them to you, so you have to finish your roll before they bring you another one. She's gonna deliver one right now. Thank you, Carol. It's delish. I love it. We're at Mr. Ice Cream. We got a creme brulee ice cream sandwich with double marshmallows roasted on top. Just wait till you see it. It's gonna blow your mind.
We started this, right?
We started this. This is our discovery. Joanne, my friend that you guys saw in my Korea vlog, she's the one that put us on. But she's not here anymore, so it's our thing now. Thank you. So good. Delish. Okay, so now we're on Robson Street. It's the shopping street where we live, and we're headed to Holt Renfrew. I have no idea what I'm gonna buy because honestly, we don't have many good stores here, so we're gonna really have to like pull something together. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll buy one thing. We're gonna check out Miu Miu and some other places, and maybe Zara. I don't know. We just gotta do what we can with what we have. So we're just walking into Holt Renfrew. Miu Miu first. So I love this bag, guys. It's so cute. It's $15.50, and it's the cutest little summer beach bag. We got Jacques Mousse here. Let's see what they have. Could be banana baby. This is pretty. Okay, so these are the first sneakers I tried on. I just had some comfy sneakers that I can actually walk in that are also stylish and cute. These are Miu Miu. Miu Miu is my favorite brand if you haven't noticed yet. This is my first designer bag. Yeah, I really like these sneakers. I might get them because they're actually comfortable. And if they're uncomfortable, I won't wear them. So, okay, these next ones are Mason Margielas. They have this cool thing at the bottom. I don't know. They're like a different style sneaker. I'm not sure how this will look on my feet, so let's see. These are kind of crazy. They're really cool. You would wear it, but I wouldn't wear them. So I think maybe the Miu Miu's?
Even with the Miu Miu stuff.
Yeah.
Guys, we got the first bag secured. These are the Miu Miu sneakers. I've been wanting Miu Miu sneakers for over 6 months. So I'm really happy that I ended up getting these. And they're new on the floor, so happy.
Cute.
Yeah, these are really cute too. Yeah. Okay guys, that was a whirlwind of a day. It might have not seemed as busy as it actually was on camera, but it was jam-packed and I am literally dead tired now, and I'm actually going on a trip. So we got home and we packed my bags and we're headed to Greece and then Egypt and then Turkey. So it's gonna be a big trip. Like we're going for 2.5 weeks. So that is why I'm dead tired. I need to wake up at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow. So I'm gonna close this out here. It's 1:30 in the morning, by the way, so 3 hours of sleep, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I'll see you on the trip vlog.